You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hey, Tuna. Hey, if JC don't talk, he gonna die out there, boy.
You said if JC don't what?
If JC don't get into promo mode right now, he's gonna die on that stage, bro. Yes,
I
he
ain't
is.
heard nothing from JC. I think JC didn't even come to the announcement or something like
No, I'm talking about if JC does not start talking his shit on this camera and balance this floor, that young man is going to die on that stage. Yes, he is, bro. Yes,
that.
Hey,
he
Yes, he
is.
sure not talking though for real.
JC,
Why you think he'll die because he gonna get overpowered by the people?
It's
hey,
look. Here's all the thing.
In
If that little
JC
nigga,
defense, is nothing he can. He might
no,
as well not. I mean, that he can't talk and magically get more fans to do that anyway. I mean, to go against you talking about him versus Surf.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he can't. He shouldn't
You gotta
die.
stay on Surf, man. It's
he gotta
almost like
JC
you gotta drive him.
defend himself, man. He gotta JC gotta defend himself. Surf is so brilliant with promotion, and what JC gotta understand is the fans are very easy to fool. Okay, so right now he's telling them there's no way JC can beat me, and if I land one bomb, JC's out of there.
Right.
If JC don't get on there and say something to
But
try and
there's
like
nothing.
defend himself,
But what I'm saying is, if all JC fans is already his fans, there's nothing he can. The people who with Surf, basically what I'm saying is he can't win the fan game, so he might as well not even try. He's
Exactly.
spending too much energy trying to do that. No, go into hibernation and do what you got to do. That's what I'm saying he should do. If he ain't, he shouldn't say nothing. Him
I
getting
agree
on
with
there,
Nah,
Hitman. I agree with Hitman.
I
he gonna
don't.
lose it. He gonna lose
I
that
don't.
fan vote. I mean that fan back and forth, and it's
Hey,
nothing he can do with
look,
no
but
Surf
look,
on
Verb,
that.
but guess
Verb,
what though,
Verb. You
y'all?
can't expect JC to do with you and Surf or Rex or
No,
Cassidy would do with promo though. He's not. That's not his game.
everybody here will agree this though. Here's the thing: for you to get a different result, you got to do something different, nigga. If you did the
I feel like you
same
gotta go
shit,
with Surf fan base too a little
I
bit
mean
too,
Surf.
man,
man.
I
listen,
mean
you
You
did the
got
JC
to
too.
same
because
shit, you're gonna be the
that's
same shit,
part of the
bro.
Surf battle. When you battling Surf, you know you battle his
I
fan
agree
base
with Hitman
first. You
again.
been
Not
there.
not not when you good. Not when you good as right as JC and don't have a fan. JC has been over couldn't get over the edge, meaning mid tier wise his whole. So why start now to try to get on there and spend energy to go back and forth with Sue Surf?
I
I'm gonna
And
tell
feel
it
that
you,
just
though,
make
because he never did it though. I
Right.
that's why
understand.
it just make no sense.
I
Like
agree.
then they gonna be like, oh, you got you out your element, you
Yep.
doing stuff that you ain't doing, and
Yep.
you know what
he's
I'm
going.
saying?
Okay, y'all. Guess what? Let's just keep it at that. He's gonna die anyway. Light up now, nigga. What you talking about?
Damn,
Listen,
Verb, you ain't
wait,
got
wait,
no
listen. Hold
faith
on,
in
wait.
JC. JC
Look,
can't beat
listen.
Surf.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't even like betting on Surf, man. I don't like betting on that nigga, but I bet on him. Fuck is you talking about? But I took 4 bets on him, and niggas are shocked with me, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm facing, right? If you lay the cards on the table, is JC a better rapper than Surf? Yes. Yes, he is. He's not a better MC than Surf, though. See,
What
this
you
is
mean?
where the game gets
What you
Elaborate
mean?
crazy.
more on
What
that,
you
Verb.
mean? Yeah,
Elaborate on
Yeah,
that.
makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah. What you
okay.
mean? Better rapper?
Okay, look. When we're saying putting words together, JC is light
Like on the
years.
technical side.
Yes,
You
he's
feel what
light
I'm
years
saying?
ahead of Surf. But
I
when
feel
you
like
talk
that too.
about a MC can make you feel something on stage. A MC can make you have an emotion. JC does not bring an emotion out you. He says, "Damn, that was cold." That little nigga can still bring an emotion out you, and I don't like even praising him. Somebody else talk.
Even Surf demand the crowd way better than JC. We understand crowd demand. Surf could demand the crowd way better than JC can with his voice. You feel what I'm saying?
So if y'all
And
talking
that
about
type
that,
of
we
shit
just
really
seen that.
matters in a room full of thousands of people where you don't have to do more. We're actually doing less and you demanding it is actually more in this type of setting.
So when you say rap, you talking so Cortez rap better than Surf?
That's arguable. Now, I can't say that, but JC technically I feel raps better than Surf.
Cause I was just gonna say I don't know what rap is. Y'all know I'm always on the other side of that because I don't understand the difference between
but
rap.
yeah,
I think the
and
stop.
I'm with Hitman. I'm with Hitman on that because the reason I say like if you take JC putting words together, that's one thing, but actually rapping, like you listen to
I don't see that.
Surf
But
Yeah, I
see,
don't.
second
Verb said
round.
MC. Verb
We
said
talk.
MC
Okay, look. What
master
we're saying,
ceremony,
y'all. Yeah, we
which
talking
means
about Surf. Okay,
controlling
if
that room
that's
that
what I'm
day.
saying, bro.
But what
Surf
I'm
is
saying,
better
is
at
I understand the
controlling that
MC part.
room.
I understand the MC part. I'm saying I don't think JC rap light years ahead of Surf. I don't think that. I don't. That's why
Maybe
I'm
not
telling
be
him.
light years, but I say
Well,
a
I don't
little
think he
better.
rap. I mean, when I heard rap, y'all give me
Yeah.
6 bars of JC rapping, and then I can give you Surf 6 bars, and I can show you there is no difference.
You look. You saying the same thing I'm saying. Surf is gonna make you remember. I don't remember JC shit. I
Yeah.
know it's
I
skill.
don't think that's rap
So
though. I
Yeah.
just
Verb,
think that's
so Verb,
aura.
I
I
got
think
a
that's
question.
aura.
That's
I got a
definitely
question.
personality.
Yeah, that's
I got
aura.
a
Yeah,
So
question.
that
does Hitman? Does Aura beat a pen?
when you got
It
enough
can.
pen, when
It
you got enough
can.
pen to match the aura.
It can for
Like
sure.
when it ain't like a nigga up there saying A B C D. Nah, he's still gonna go up there and hold hands like bitches walking
Right.
to the bathroom. Like he's
Right.
still rapping. So on top of his aura. So
Right.
if somebody rap a 10 and somebody rap a 8 with the aura, that 8 make that's what Verb's saying. But I just think I'm saying I don't understand the rap. I don't
I'm
I help
in
me
our
understand.
era. In our era, JC wins, huh? In our
So
era. In this era, no,
Sue
he
Surf,
doesn't.
Sue Surf, Sue
wait,
Surf, Sue
Verb.
Surf
That's an
So I got
interesting
a
rap in
take,
question.
Verb.
our
Verb,
Hey,
are you saying he should address the narrative that Surf is kind of
No,
painting?
no. What I'm saying is this: when you got to put two niggas on stage, and here's another thing, Hitman. JC never fights in deep water, bro. We don't know what he can do that late in the night, bro.
Good
We
point.
all
Good
know
point.
that late in the night, nigga, you gotta let your
I ain't thought
hands
about
fly.
that neither. That's true.
Yeah, come on. We
That's
this
Good
nigga
true.
point,
ain't been
Verb.
in.
I
We
mean that
seen
that
him in
worked both
shallow
ways
water
though.
his
I
whole
mean
career,
that
bro.
worked both ways. This is his first time right, so maybe he in another. He know this is the opportunity. This is his opportunity, so it can work to his advantage too. Surf
But
Surf be
look
here
at this,
all
bro.
night. Surf live on this side of the water. He know so JC
I'm
might
gonna bet
turn
on that
into
dog. I'm
huh.
gonna bet on the one. If I got a bet on last second shot, all I'm going to you.
Now I ain't
I don't
saying
give
who
a
you
fuck
betting.
what he average.
I'm just saying everything you saying going against. I just try. Hold on, wait, because I'm not saying I'm betting with JC. I'm just trying to understand. You said that JC raps better than Surf, so I started talking about that because I just want to understand why you. I want some
I'm
examples. I'm
saying,
more of
okay,
a
okay,
yeah,
tell
okay,
me
Verb.
show
I
me.
this
Hey,
my
Verb.
example. Will it's like even on the words that JC use,
Williams.
like sometimes I hear Surf settle on a rhyme. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean by settling on
yeah.
a
Like
rhyme.
when he
Like
could get deeper, he just probably say a word just to get that
He
yeah,
word
mean
off the rhyme.
lazy writing. That's what
Lazy
he's
It's
writing.
saying.
very
That's what
rare
he's
you'll see
saying.
him settle on a rhyme.
All right, so
Yeah.
Holla, who would you bet your money on? If I said I got
That ain't what we talking about. I'm
all
not
right,
betting against
yeah.
Surf. That ain't what
Hey,
I'm
but
saying.
Verb, Verb.
I don't feel JC rap. You just said JC rap way better than Surf, and
Yes.
I don't. That's why I'm just confused. I was just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
okay, all right, okay. I'm saying as far as technically the way he puts it together is
Yeah,
better than how he, but that don't mean
I think
absolutely
he.
nothing though.
If anything, what we saying is he probably writes better, not rap better.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
he
He's a
right
better
better
right.
because
He's a
But
better
All right,
Hitman,
writer. Yeah.
what?
Hitman, can you talk about that more? The writing better, what you just broke down, brother? Can you break that down more though?
what
Well,
they
Surf.
saying is, cause what they saying is, Surfer comes, just say Surfer say, some get a mom, hollow out, pin your shit to the wall. That's writing, but it's just real kind of simple. But not simple, but JC a technical, like he'll get down and he'll expand that. Like Surf can make a bar, 8 bar turn into 4 bars, real quick and powerful. But JC gonna go to the above and beyond and go to the whole 8 bars. Like if you talking about a car, like Surfer say, I'm a Bentley, you a Ferrari, your engine dip. Like he'll make that sound cool, but JC I'm a Bentley, you a Ferrari, the engine 6.7 under the real rim, and it's a beyond me how you can really feel how the Ferrari. Like he gonna really, you know what I'm
In a
saying? He
way
just
like
go,
that,
Right.
yeah.
yeah.
But
So
but
So
that
let me ask y'all
but
a
look,
question. Let me ask y'all Coach a question right
let's
quick. How
okay.
personal does JC got to get? How personal does JC got to get?
JC can be
JC got
JC.
to
Look,
touch on a lot of topics in order to be close. Surfing the
nah, I don't think
blogs a
so.
lot right now. JC got to touch on a lot of topics and really show his writing ability on all them topics. Because if Surfers it had bad, let's say Surf had bad light on him, right? A couple times. If JC take that, somebody phone got put his mute. Somebody got put his mute. If JC take one of them topics and really show his writing ability to touch on one of them topics about Surf in a bad light as JC can, that helps JC. But if JC don't touch on none of them topics and just go up there and try to rap about not anything, but you know what I'm saying, just try to just
Yeah,
rap it
that's
out.
genius.
So he got to
Hmm.
take a
Yeah,
different approach than John Torcago, basically. A big approach, right?
But it's
He should come right.
how is that going to work
Well,
versus Surf? Surf is impermeable, bro. Nothing
I'm
affects
with
him.
Gerald on that.
Nothing
Yeah, I'm with
affects him.
Gerald on
what'd you
that.
say?
Look at everything that has come Surf's way. He finds his way out of it. So I don't know how an
Everything.
angle is
But I
going to
don't.
hit on Surf.
But
It don't matter who do it.
But G, for what you just said, he's never seen. John was the closest technical opponent. They just didn't like John at the moment, for whatever reason. They like JC right now, the fans. So JC can write, because Kyle not that kind of writer. Meaning, who you say? Hold on, who you just say?
No, I said any angle that has been used against Surf, it doesn't land because Surf has
But
such
it
great
depends how.
defense.
K-Shine landed. K-Shine show
You
you how
gotta
to
say
land it.
it right. You gotta say it right.
That's what comes. That's what I mean by you gotta really master the writing and the angle. K-Shine landed an angle. Boom.
Right.
When
And
you
then,
land it right.
and then Surf, the second round, one rebuttal about Rex, and he took the second and third round. We remember K-Shine's
I don't know about the
round,
third, but what I'm saying is, but
Is
when
he a
you
rebuttaler like that?
but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying what happens with that battle, but when you think of that battle, you think of that angle. We don't know, like, if you got to be a battle, when you think of that battle, you think of, oh, that was a good battle. Then the angle that landed, you just said nothing sticks, but I'm showing you when you really master the angle, like somebody like JC it can stick. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying who won the battle or.
But Hitman, think about when that was. That was Summer Madness 1. Surf's powers wasn't at peak then. They are right now. Then he wasn't you. He wasn't Verb. He wasn't Clips. He wasn't y'all.
No.
He was still where K-Shine
He's
was.
powered
Well,
up.
now,
He's powered up.
Because think about that. After he battled Big T beat him. And then he didn't get his power. He even admitted, I didn't start getting like this until I battled Hitman. After that is when I started powering up. Now he's fully powered, bro. So it's
But what does that mean, though?
What I'm saying is, where he's at in his influence in battle rap, JC cannot compare to his star power. So it doesn't matter.
What I'm saying, where he's at
wise.
right now, he never had this much stuff to write about neither, though. Like, it's usually just he got shot. Or I'm saying it's been a lot of altercations with certain. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you battle
been a
somebody,
lot of bullshit. Like,
when you battle somebody, so a lot of, just say for 2-3 years, all somebody can talk about is, oh, you got shot, or how you get out of jail so fast. Cool.
Yeah, that's
that
all
get
you
run
get.
out of fast. I'm saying JC is a great enough writer to take 4 situations with Surf and use it to his advantage. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, Holla. Let's do this though. JC been on stage 100 times and we ain't never seen them do it once. I'm betting on Surf.
We have. JC went on a run when niggas were saying he should battle Lux.
But wait a minute. But wait. No. When did he take angles on a nigga and paint a picture to get out that box?
He never he never battled to Surf type level of niggas who the angle matters.
Well, shit. Well, it's a bad time to try it. You ain't never did it.
I don't think
he's angled before because he angled very well versus B-Dot.
No, he ain't. No, he not. Y'all saying JC don't know how to angle?
Like, if you
JC got an angle. JC got an angle.
I can't say I seen JC angle like that. I'm not. That ain't.
What I'm saying is.
What I'm
saying is.
If I battle JC, I'm not worried about his angles. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me see. Maybe we talking about. Maybe we arguing the same thing.
You said he angled against B-Dot. B-Dot is not Surf.
But what I'm trying to tell you
is, I said he could. I said he could.
But what I'm trying to say this is, bro, it don't matter what I did versus Derek Fisher and all these niggas. If I get a chance to play Kobe, I gotta show you what I can do on that level. So meaning, if we know JC can rap really well, where they wanted him, when they was comparing him to Lux, why don't y'all think the bigger name opponent don't help JC?
Because when you gotta go sit down in front of Kobe gonna show you this shit a little faster and it's a little stronger, little nigga.
But I'm not talking about the overall matchup, and I think JC can win.
But look,
man,
some people can step to the plate like that, and some people can't.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Some people can rise to the occasion as a dog. Some people can't though.
Hold on, whoa. I'm confused.
Me too.
So are we talking about the JC who had the whole world saying he was just as good as Loaded Lux at one point in time?
Yeah, but that's
But
what
that's
I'm
just
saying.
because he was saying that though.
We gotta play percentages.
Nah, you got
When
people
he
saying
did
that for a reason. People are saying that for a reason.
Hitman, let's play percentages. When he did that, who did he battle? Chef Trez, a Chess who choked,
That's
and
what-
a Nitty who wasn't Nitty yet. Every time, let's play percentages. Besides DNA and maybe Suge, who has JC battled that's on y'all's level of MCs and he beat him?
But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He looked good versus that. So if you get somebody a better opponent when he can write about more stuff that mattered, him going against them people, his angles and stuff don't even matter. I don't even know the angles. But when you go against when you got a good writer and you give him a bigger battler, he get to exploit those writers. You know what I'm saying? He get to write better against a bigger target. That only makes him better.
I can agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Niggas
all
ain't-
I'm saying. All I'm saying is this, bro. I'm not saying he haven't beat nobody. He can beat Surf, none of that. What I'm saying is JC is dangerous because he does all that versus y'all, quote unquote, nobodies or smaller names. So you give him a bigger name who got bigger problems in the eye, you know what I'm saying, where everybody know what's going on, and he get to bring those problems to the light with his writing ability that only helps JC. That's what I'm saying.
One question
Do you
though.
think,
Let me ask
that
this
he's
though.
gonna have to keep up?
Of course. That's why I said he's gonna have to touch. I said he's gonna have to touch on 4 topics. He gonna have to
Y'all
bring.
the main thing with him though,
No, I'm
bro.
not talking about touch
Y'all
on
ain't
him.
seen it.
What's the main thing?
His pace, his pacing.
Here go the
He
main
can't
thing.
rap-
Here go the
He
main
can't
thing,
rap
bro.
with
We gotta
JC. Yeah. Go
look.
ahead.
I want y'all to understand. Here is the main reason why he not gonna beat him. Here's the main reason. Because that little nigga just touched $120,000 at one time. You're not finna. His mind ain't there no more. Do y'all know how
Verb
high
thinking that it on a
JC
whole
feeling?
nother
Do
level.
Nah,
y'all
that
know
shit might
how
have
high?
motivated him.
Wait, hold on,
That's
hold
all
on.
I'm saying. Everything
Wait,
y'all
That shit
saying
might have motivated him, bro.
Man, he
what
been
y'all
high
saying don't
for a
work for
month,
him
man.
could
Y'all
work
niggas
for him.
tripping, man. What we doing, man? Y'all,
Nah, Verb.
man, we
Nah.
gotta say the
Nigga
facts, man.
touch a whole.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
bro. Come
tripping,
on,
bro.
bro.
That motivated me.
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
But nigga ain't really.
He said
That
niggas
motivated me.
motivated you.
Yeah, so I know
Y'all
for a fact it
niggas.
motivated.
All right, okay. So look, all right. So y'all really think that
I know that
money
nigga
getting
going
off of him?
crazy at the crib.
Yeah, I think it
Y'all
motivated
think
him,
that
and
money
then he
getting
finally
off
get
of
the
him?
Surf battle. So if he
Brizz.
beat
I swear.
Surf,
All right, man. We gonna play crazy then. We gonna play what? Y'all think that he can do whatever he wanted for the last month? Y'all think that his head is in a good place?
I think it's
He's
gonna put
never
him in a.
been.
Of course, a good place.
Hey, you
Pause.
say,
I
hey,
think
you
his
say
head
how
is in
you
a
buckle
confident
down in the
place.
crib with 100K fresh.
Man, you can't get no smoking
Yeah.
Hey
$100,000.
man,
You telling
fresh
me, man,
100K man.
what?
Hey man, I'm about to get on me next month.
So what I'm saying is when y'all say stuff like that, I play devil's advocate and just say the things that. And I'm just saying he can. What you saying? Not.
What you say?
What you say?
Nah, I was saying, somebody got
somebody
your shit
answer
on
that.
mute.
Mute.
Yo. Oh yeah, somebody shit was there. I thought I was tripping.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, like I said, I was just when y'all say something can be a weakness for somebody, I just play devil's advocate and tell you it can be a strong point too. So when y'all was saying he never did that versus nobody, I was just like, well, he got a bigger fish to fry. He may do it better. Like he said, 120,000, he might not be hungry. I'm like, that might have made him more hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know.
Surf is not a risk taker though, bro. He's not a risk taker. If he sat back and said, I know I'm in a bad light with these fans right now. He's targeted JC all summer, man. The little nigga gonna be so in pocket. He's gonna and he can stand over. He can stand, mute that phone. That's my phone. Mute. Crazy. Like, hey, he can.
Surf do that to everybody though. That's why I'm confused. Surf do that to everybody.
But look, this is the first time Surf gets to literally stand over a nigga that's smaller. He gets to look down.
You say
on
he
JC.
actually literally shorter and can really talk
so
crazy.
what we saying? We arguing
He
two
gonna take
niggas.
full advantage of that.
Hey, Verb, you arguing with us like we saying JC's gonna win. I don't have JC winning.
Okay.
So every time I say something, I'm talking about the stuff that's gonna make that can help JC and make
Hitman,
it.
I got a question.
Okay.
I got a question. So
Hitman looking at it like knocking that big shot down.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Right?
Yeah, so some niggas got that in them, some niggas don't though. You know what I mean?
We gonna see.
Hey, battlers, I got a question. So y'all know how JC he does write very well, but y'all know Surf's pacing on stage. when Surf gets in that pocket and he start getting in that, like he rap versus twerk in that second round, do y'all believe JC has to go back to his old style of rapping where he's rapping at a fast pace to keep up? Or can he stay at this slow pace of rap and still have a chance to beat Surf? Because I don't think on that stage he can rap slow like he's been rapping and keep up with Surf. I feel like he has to, like,
I think he got to switch gears though. He can't stay in
that's what
one
I'm
gear
saying.
with no
He can't
Surf.
stay
You
in
can't
that
stay in one gear with no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to be fast and slow, cause you can't be too fast and not let the crowd hear you. But then again, you can't be too slow and bore him down. So he got to find that right whatever pace it is and turn it up and down with that nigga.
And let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think JC can overthink this battle?
No.
I don't think so. Maybe
He's
I'm
too
looking
much
at
of a
it.
professional at this point.
I'm looking at it so much of a shot in what he been won.
Yeah, me too. And Surf said, if you win the tournament, I'll come outside and battle you. He won the tournament, now they battling. So for me as a fan, that's what I like to see. Stay true to your word.
I feel for him to keep up. He just got to be the JC that the fans know, that he knows the fans love times two. So he got to give us JC versus Chilla with a little more. He got to give us JC versus.
That's 2012 though, Hitman.
Huh?
That's 2012 JC we talking about though, bro.
JC been low-key screaming on niggas too though.
JC been like that, but JC haven't changed since he been just as good since 2012.
Agree, most definitely. Definitely agree with that.
So that's why I'm saying he ain't one of them people who was 2012 that we ain't seen him good in 7 years. JC been really consistently that good since the Chilla battle.
Facts, he was just ahead of his time.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is he ain't never had no style change, no nothing. So give us the Chilla type writing with the 2022 version of you. Like, that's what he gonna need.
He don't have Bluetooth, man. He's a nice car, man. He doesn't have fucking Bluetooth. It don't matter how
Verb
good
is
he is.
crazy,
Like, no,
man.
I'm saying, look, it don't matter
Verb is
how
crazy.
good. Man, no, y'all ain't finna make me
You
sound
gotta
crazy.
relax. You gotta relax, bro.
Hey, look, a 2012 car, it still could be a nice car until a 22 pull up on it, bro. It's the same. I mean, that don't mean they're a nice car. Well, he needs Bluetooth for this one. He does.
So you don't think JC ain't top 5 writers of all time?
I hate betting on Sue Surf. I hate the fact I got money on him.
See, that's what we keep on. That's what we keep drifting off at. We're not asking about who's gonna win. You keep making this about who betting on. I'm asking you, do you think JC is top 5 writers the battle rap ever seen?
Yes.
All time.
Yes.
So how can we doubt any nigga in that conversation?
Let's speak on. Somebody speak on. Who's speaking?
That's Brizz phone.
You said.
I don't know what's wrong with this shit, man. My fault, fellas.
Nah, I said, that's really all my argument is, because we was talking about can he get to a level and can he do such and such. I'm looking at it like he's top 5 probably greatest writers battle rap ever seen. When it comes to that shit, it's hard to count a nigga like that out. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
It ain't no zero possibility, bro. It's a possibility of him definitely winning. But it's almost like
we got Surf winning
stacked against him depending where he's at. He's going against a bigger crowd, which is he's not as fluent as battling in bigger crowds as Surf. You see what I'm saying?
On late.
He's going on last, and he's not used to going last like Surf. It's just we seen Surf in this water more than we seen JC.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Bet on that dog. Yeah, because when you go that late in the night, you have to be more explosive. Like JC don't even know in that moment. Don't go to the event early, JC. You get there when it's time, so you fully rested. He don't know that. He's still gonna be there. See, this is the veteran tricks he don't know. He's still gonna be there early, bro. What you talking about? Surf gonna walk in fresh.
So you gonna ride on that little bus?
He
can't
just
take that bus
and
be the main event. If JC on that bus and he in the main event, I'm getting him off that bus immediately.
Come on, man. But see, that's veteran tricks. We're coming when the show starts, so
your body is full rested. But we still talking about what's going other stuff that we weren't talking about.
Okay. When we talking about writing, yes, bro. Yes, writing wise.
Listen, Hitman, you a sports guy. A lot of y'all like sports. Let's take Steve Francis. Steve Francis got some of the best handles we ever seen. But if you go out there and put him next to AI, you can be like, nah.
No, we're not. No, we're not. He gonna still have that same AI type shit. Yes, he is. Steve Francis. Yes,
I said Steve Francis versus Allen Iverson. There's a
yes,
comparison.
What I'm saying, he gave AI 35 and 4. Like, listen, that's what I.
All he had. But I'm saying, if you take his handles, which is great, but you take AI's overall package, Steve Francis didn't sniff an MVP. He didn't get to
No,
the final. That's what I'm saying.
what we saying is we ain't talking about a whole career. We not saying JC versus Surf whole career. We talking about Steve Francis had the capability of giving AI 45 one game and winning. Highlights, dunks, reverses, all kind of shit. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
but this is the finals. This is the
It's
finals.
not
We never
this.
seen Steve Francis in the finals. This is Summer Madness.
So that's another argument. So that y'all making it seem like I'm betting on JC. I'm not talking about that though. We
Well,
seen AI. We
we
seen
talking about
AI
his
give.
possibilities, his
We
capabilities on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stage.
G say he's saying Holla saying he got the tools. That's what he's saying. He has
That's
tools.
all I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
all
He
I'm
said he
saying.
got to fight his chance. He got to fight his chance of beating Surf.
Okay.
And so he do. He just won a whole fucking tournament with the best niggas in
That's
the world.
all I'm
Yes, he
saying.
does.
I got Sue Surf winning, but what I'm saying is I can't sit on this spaces and act like he don't have the tools that y'all. Some people's on this act like he couldn't
He
reach another level.
definitely have a shot. He definitely have a shot.
Well,
But that's
let me
what
ask
I'm
y'all a
trying to
question.
figure out.
How
Yeah,
important is JC's first round of y'all? How important is JC got to come out the gate?
Nope.
He got his. I think his first round needs to
He
be his
got to have
best
3,
round.
baby. He
Nope.
can't have just one.
But listen, I'm saying his first round need to be his best round when you when you dealing with somebody with a fan base like that. If you they not gonna even let you sniff back in the in the battle if you come out bullshitting with Surf. You're gonna be an uphill. You already an uphill battle. Now if you come out bullshitting, it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah,
And
John just went through that.
exactly, and John had a cool.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you need to come
you
shake
got
the
to.
bitch up. So therefore, if you do, you give yourself room to go down a little bit if you have to. Pause, and then the crowd don't look at you no certain kind of way. You come out bullshit with Surf, you're done. It's a body. It's a
Well,
body.
well, but but
Facts.
but but you know what though? This is my thing, because regardless, he loses the first round. Regardless to Surf, he is going to lose the first round. My thing is, don't get discouraged when you do. Just turn that bitch back up,
Why
because
you say that,
look,
Verb?
They
Surf
talking
is
about the star
momentum.
power, the
Look,
aura,
no,
the
no, no,
crowd.
no.
Yeah,
Look,
Talking
no,
about the
no.
he not
Surf
winning
is
excitement.
the
They can be
first round.
cheering,
He just got to
happy
have a
as
good
hell.
first round.
look. Guess what? Hey,
Facts.
guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me and Surf work in reverse in that way. If he gets the power, he's not gonna stop. If they quiet and I get moving, I'm not stopping. That's the thing. You gotta stop Surf off the jump.
I
It's
think
it.
JC first round is his best chance of winning a round.
I think
Me
it's his
personally,
third. I think it's his third.
Wow. Can y'all both break
Hmm.
that down?
I think it's his third.
I think
Third is, bro. I go with
everybody.
third.
Cause you gotta understand, everybody's mad at Surf right now.
The phone went.
They
Can't hear
gonna
you, Alex.
JC gonna have a look. My fault. Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good.
I said JC. Like everybody's mad at Surf right now. Meaning, I know they don't be mean and shit, but you know everybody act like they mad at him for whatever the case may be. So if JC come out and just sound cold 12 bars in, they're gonna dick ride, and you gotta understand Surf is being hated right now. Surf is being hated right now.
Hitman, I don't know if you seen that clip of him walking out on that stage in New Orleans, bro. I would think differently about that.
Yeah, cause
I'm telling you.
that's what I was gonna ask you, G. I'm glad G said that, Hitman.
I'm
Because my
telling
thing
you,
is
bro.
this:
He
when he
walked
hits the
out on that
stage, when
stage in
Surf,
New Orleans and they lost their mind, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. They don't hate that man. And he got
that's
Rolling Loud coming up. All right.
I agree with G though. I agree with G, Hitman, because I feel y'all let me know when
So
Surf, okay, online they hate him right now, right? But
so
the day of the battle, he walks on the stage and walks in the building. Is it different?
so answer this question for me. Has there ever been another Sue Surf battle when the fans online, quote unquote, whatever, was this upset at him?
When he went to the stretch of giving us 2 rounds, I feel that the crowd, the culture was looking at him
Yeah,
kind of
around
weird.
the loaded lunchtime, I think they was, but not even upset. They was disappointed. This
Okay,
time,
well, I said
they just a
upset.
little
Okay,
upset at him, like
so
they mad at him a little
so
bit now.
so what? So answer my question. Has there ever been a time when the fans? I ain't seen the New Orleans stuff, but I'm not questioning his star power. So I'm saying battle wise, when you're in a bad light for whatever reason, the fans of this culture, I've seen it. It happened to me. All they looking for a reason. They looking for any reason to turn against you. So I'm saying, has Surf has anytime in his career been hated, quote unquote. I don't know if that's the right word. Would you say that right now? As much going into a battle because of the things that's happening offline. I mean outside of battle.
I think this battle gonna have the biggest microscope on him.
Yeah, I think it is, but I feel like going into John because most people had John winning. He was coming off losing the luck. He was coming off losing the 40. And your next battle, you going into John the Don, one of the most technical battle rappers we ever seen. And he been wanting you for 10 years. Most people had Surf losing that going into the battle.
But they was mad.
I did.
But hold on. This might be loud, y'all. My fault. Hold on. AMG mode. Hold on, my fault. All right, my fault. What y'all was saying, though?
Nah, G was saying that most people had John winning that battle going into the battle, you saying?
Yeah. But I'm saying, you saying they hated, you're saying that did they hate Surf?
We just didn't know what to get. We were going to get.
Right. Well, Yoshi just said, right.
He was coming off losing the Lux. He was coming off losing the 40. Your next battle is somebody who's been wanting you for 10 years. And he's one of the most technical battle rappers we've ever seen. And this is your next battle. So
y'all seem disappointed with two.
Going into that.
But okay, but y'all, that's.
To be honest, I think the 40 and Lux time was worse on him. Like,
I'm with you.
When he lost the 40 and Lux, that was the worst time on him, man.
Like, I agree with you on that.
They wasn't even paying no attention to Fool at a point.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He got back in the people's face by being in the caffeine shit, the hosting shit. You see what I'm saying?
Great point.
Right.
Great point.
That's how he got back favor with the people, and then the battles took him that. But he was in a very bad spot, way worse than this one.
Agreed.
Right, but they was only gonna think, maybe he'll choke or he'll fuck up. I think after the Cortez battle, now they questioning
even with
everything.
Them battles, that's
you said, wait, bro, they talking about accusations of stealing bars, not paying people.
Right.
It's wait. Y'all say that's
lightweight.
They said Midnight Madness.
But Hitman, here's my thing with Hitman just said. You're right, Hitman. But the last 3 niggas that he battled, none of these niggas touch on these topics. So it's like
this stuff happened after that, though. I'm talking about after Cortez. This is what I'm saying. After Cortez, he's been in the most, because Surf always been a fan favorite. Always. He always have. And then when he was losing them battles 2 rounds and shit, they was more disappointed. So I think we confusing disappointment with you ain't pay him, or Midnight Madness, you got battle rappers mad at you. They say you stealing ball. He ain't never had this much hate towards him. Not battle rap hate, meaning, you only bring it 2 rounds. I'm talking about hate towards him on that stature. Like, he got 5 incidents where they try to make it seem like he a bad
against
person.
His character.
That's what I mean, character.
But Hitman, you're right. You are right. But that goes back to what I'm saying. That only lasted for a week. Now he's back to being Surf. Surf, think about it. Surf disappeared from Spaces. Now Surf is back live every day. Now he's in Spaces doing hour Spaces. He was not doing that around that time. Now he's back to being Surf. That's what I'm saying.
And you think it's the same?
What I'm saying is, Hitman is saying he's hated because of this, because of that, because of that. That stuff that faded.
Is the energy the same? When he was on Spaces, there was thousands of people.
That stuff faded, but it's still usable in a battle. So that's what we're talking about.
It faded, but you can use
had
it
a battle yet.
But Hitman said with the fans, they don't care. I'm telling you, bro. When he walked on that stage in New Orleans, that place blew up. So when he get on Summer Madness, when he got announced for Summer Madness versus JC, this is as popular as JC's ever been. But it does not matter. When Surf walked on that stage in that video, that place lost their mind. When he walked on stage for Summer Madness, they are going to erupt, bro, because they came to see Surf. Yes, they want to see what JC can do if he can keep up. But they came to see Sue Surf.
So
as much as people may not want to say that is reality.
You still talking more of a live thing, and I was never talking live. I said how much the hate online. So you mean it's gonna be streamed, gonna be on the app or whatever? I'm just saying they looking for a reason right now. That's all I was saying. JC with so much stuff, negative light on him and his character. All I said is they was looking for a reason. That's why I said JC can win the first round if he come out if he come out and touch on topics, he probably could. That's his best chance. If not, it's a body. That's how I feel. If you
So
don't
let
win
me
that
ask you a
first
question,
round,
man.
it's a body.
With everything you're
I
saying,
ain't think
right?
about
With
that
all
though.
the information that JC has, the culture has on Surf right now, is JC the person that can chef this up the right way? I guess is my question. What's your opinion about that?
Like that's what I was saying. I'm like, JC top 5 writer. So if he can't chef it up the right way, who the fuck can? That's how I'm
Exactly.
looking
He
at it.
lyrical enough.
That's how I'm feeling.
It's just the
So
fact that
I'm
he can
saying,
touch.
yeah. So if he
Verb
can,
can.
if he, yeah. I mean, Verb. We ain't talking about Verb. We talking about
If
JC.
you
So I'm
if
saying,
you was to battle Surf right now with all the topics, you could do it.
come
That's
on,
what I'm
Verb.
saying.
Yeah.
But it takes a
Yeah.
combo. It takes a combo of all of it. Hitman, if you got on stage versus Surf right now with all that's going on right now, you can put it together and your star power plus your performance. You need everything at Summer Madness to beat Surf. His writing is not going to be enough. It's just
But
not.
but
I
what
thought
we said, I
John.
never said he
I
could beat.
thought
I
John
never
was gonna be the one to chef it up. To be honest with y'all, though, I thought John was
listen.
gonna go in that bag.
I see this combo always kind of go off and make it seem like I don't have him winning. All I said, he got the tools.
They making
And what
him.
I'm saying is he to beat a lot of niggas was just right. I know they never been surfed, but that's just what he do. He right, and that's ain't nobody give a fuck nothing then. So if he right and he right like he's supposed to write, he got a good chance.
Yeah, he's saying pack that hole in the first, make that first fire. You can have a 2-1.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
got to.
If
If
Surf
you don't win
He
the
right.
first, it's a body.
Now,
If you don't win the
now
first, it's a body.
he pack all that to the first, and then Surf talk about him being the Crip versus JC being a Vice Lord. But then he start comparing his real life scars, his knuckles, him being shot versus we never seen JC do nothing. You know these fans is gonna gravitate towards Surf.
Okay, then he lost
And
2-1. He ain't die.
Well,
He
how
gotta
long
win
does
one of
Surf?
them rounds.
How long does
Hey,
Surf
listen,
stay in the accolades bag?
got a
Because you know he's
great
gonna go
shot,
in that
but
bag.
I don't know.
But I tell
I
y'all
agree with
this. I tell
Hitman.
y'all this.
JC got the tools, but man,
Did any of y'all give Cortez a round?
Yes.
What? Yeah. What are you talking about? Of course.
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If y'all saying Cortez can get around, that's all I'm saying with JC. JC capable of getting 2 probably. I don't think he can, but I'm saying he's capable. It's hard for me to be delusional. I can't. You
I
know what I'm
low key
saying?
gave Cal one too, but whatever.
I can't get on here and be like JC is capable of getting 2. That's all I'm saying.
Hitman, did we
He might.
give Cortez the second round because he beat him in the second round because Surf stopped rapping? We gotta take that into account too. Surf cut his second short, and that's the round most people give Cortez. Besides the accusations in the first, before we knew anything about the accusations, the round everybody gave Cortez was the second, and Surf openly in the battle said you can have the second.
But the
Guess
second was
what?
fire.
That's 2-0 Cortez. If you stealing, you stealing. Motherfucker, you stealing. Throw it away. And if Tez got the
Verb, I
second, there
said
it is.
before the accusations, man, relax.
No, actually, dog, they heard now though. Everything is on the table now. No, you stole. You gonna hold that. Now, here's the thing. Who does it affect more if the other one falls? Does it hurt JC more or does it hurt Surf more?
Surf?
It could hurt JC the same way because he always wants these
Yeah,
shots.
it can hurt both of them.
Yeah.
I think this is equally like a
Yeah,
stock
it
drop.
hurt both
Yeah.
of them.
This an equal stock dropper for like both of them, kind of
So
like
both need a
you
clear
been
win.
talking all that shit,
Stock
Surf, and
drop.
JC spanked you, and
Nah,
it's
yo,
JC
they
you been
don't.
talking all that
JC
shit,
don't
and
need.
Surf spanked you. No,
JC,
none of them really could take
yeah,
you
I
out.
feel like if JC loses
Yo,
Surf, as long as he don't die, he all right.
But hold on,
Yeah,
fellas.
yeah.
Isn't JC like
don't need a
15 and
clear
1 on
win.
the app? Hold on a second.
He's
Isn't
20
JC like
something.
50?
We're
50?
not talking about the machine. We talking about what's in front of us. Those are numbers moving, man. What's in front of us? What's in front of us is we going by stats. Does he have tools? Yes. Does he have least amount of tools? Yes. I'll take the other guy. Like, yes, nobody is betting that he can pull it off. He's skilled enough to scar the nigga, yes. But at the same time, Surf will turn the ball over because he will turn it over. But I'm still gonna bet on the one that been here many times though. I still am. If Surf and Rock win, boy, the shit talking is gonna be
Hey man,
massive,
go on
man.
here. Just put
No,
good
it ain't.
title you
Surf
off
takes
your
safe ass
TV.
battles.
Yeah, he does. That's what I said. I just said he's not a risk taker. He takes like if
Yeah, he
he
takes
hunted
safe
JC.
ass battles, bro.
Yeah. If he hunted JC, He watched JC all summer.
So
And
y'all
Surf
think JC a
yeah.
Surf? Y'all think JC a safe battle for Surf? I
Surf
think the
lined
opposite.
him up, bro. Surf is
I think
fully
it's the
prepped right
opposite.
now, bro.
But
Look,
that
Surf,
Me too.
He lined him up.
Surf
I
in the
If
think the
house,
Surf
bro.
opposite.
took JC at a volume, it'd be a whole
I
different
think,
story.
bro.
Wait, can I ask y'all a question? Were
Let me
y'all
tell
saying
y'all
that
something.
Surf takes
Let me tell y'all something.
keep up battles?
Hold on, 3. Wait. Let me tell y'all something. 3. This why I don't like the battle rap culture sometimes. They say he duck a person, right? He duck a person all his career. Takes him at his hottest. JC is at his hottest peak. How is it a safe battle for Surf?
Finish your food, Hitman. Finish your food.
I don't get it.
I'm with Hitman. Doris,
Well,
hold on a
wait,
second.
wait,
Hold on.
wait,
Because
wait.
J-
The man, hold on. The
because
man
even
took.
though this JC hottest, even though this JC at his hottest, he still really ain't that hot. And his history, and he don't really have a history to back him up for real.
I
He
disagree,
don't have a
Brizz.
And
history full of hotness.
120,000,
I
this nigga
disagree,
is
Nah, he
hot
Brizz.
don't.
right. Hey,
I
Brizz.
disagree. If you go down from
120,000,
X
this nigga is
Factor,
hot right now. He's
but
scorching
Hitman,
right now.
if you go back when he battled X Factor, right? X Factor was hot as fish grease when he battled
Yeah,
X Factor, right? You go to
yeah.
Big T. Big T was that nigga. You get what I'm saying? If you go to
Conceded.
Ice Pack, you go
Yeah,
to
but
Apollo.
hey, three. The difference
Hitman.
is here's the difference for me. JC is at his most popular, but how many of those tournament performances are we going to say he's at his hottest because of his performances? Yes, he won a tournament, but a lot of people say, well, she really could have won. A lot of people
No.
say, Swamp really could have won.
I
Well,
don't
I
know
He's
had
what
at his
could have
most
Swamp
mean.
beating JC, but
popular.
okay.
There's a
I,
difference.
I don't know what could have mean, big fella, but we talking about what happened. He won. He
He
120K
won.
richer. He's at his hottest.
He's at his most popular right now. But
But you
this
had
when we get on that stage, that's now we
The
talk about
the
skill and
fight
what
is
you can do
good
on
in
that
Surf,
stage.
man. We know the fight is good in
Let me
Surf.
ask y'all this
We know
question.
that.
Let me ask y'all this: which point of JC career was he at his
URL. That's when he was bombing on everybody. That's
20?
when he
So you
was
saying
at
2012?
RBE. Nobody brought up Lux. They didn't brought up Lux when he got back to URL. So you can't say it's RBE. When he got back to
But
URL
his
is when
best
everybody
work,
started screaming Lux. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
2017.
You
Nah,
call
that don't
it
mean
his
that.
best work,
That's a
but
pop.
nobody
Nah,
brought up
nah, nah,
Lux.
nah, nah, nah. Hey, G, no, 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 no. And I don't think. I think you just talking about different levels of leagues. Because you can be at your hottest point in another league, but then have two cool battles, but more people see them and then think you're doing good because you're on a bigger platform. See what I'm
Well, listen,
saying?
I just got a text from a reputable person in the chat here, right? In the culture. They say 2017, they felt JC's peak was in 2017.
And that's when the luck shit happened.
That's when the conversation started right there, Hitman, right? But I feel JC's best work, and I don't know if that's the conversation we're having, I thought was on RBE.
Who was this? I'm good at knowing
Big
opponents.
Cannon.
I don't know like
He
years
had
and
Big
shit.
Cannon. He had Adi Boom. He battled
Was it Mr. Mills?
Hey,
he
G,
battled
you
Mr.
sick for
Mills.
doing this.
He battled. Yeah, he
Joe,
battled. I'm
you
sorry.
sick for doing this off the head, Joe. That's impressive,
Bro,
bro.
I don't be faking, bro. I'm really in battle rap, bro.
Nah, you
He
ain't. Nah,
battled.
just
He battled
Yeah,
Buddy
you
from
know his shit.
the Spanish cat. He battled the Spanish cat that
J Murder?
Jay
J Murder?
Murder. He battled Jay
Right?
Murder. He
Mm-hmm.
battled
Yo, that
Big
was
K.
Surf's main reason for like not
He
wanting to
battled
battle
Big
him
K.
for a long time is because he was not battling on URL and he was battling these what's quote unquote small names. So when JC stopped battling everywhere, slowed down and focused on the main league, that's when he took him. So I kind of agree with Hitman. Like, this not a safe time to take JC. He took him at his hottest, and that's honorable.
yeah. Yeah. I just feel I just hate when niggas say like we gotta give Surf props. Like I just hate when we say he ducking
Yeah,
niggas.
I
We
can't
as
do
a
that. He battled
culture,
Hollow,
not me.
Hitman, conceded. These niggas were like fish grease. Like, I don't know.
I don't think.
He battled Hollow first got home.
I don't think JC's a safe battle for Surf. I don't think he's taking a safe battle. Not this time.
I don't think
JC ain't a safe battle for
I don't think he ever
nobody in
has.
the world. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
JC
all I'm
ain't no
saying,
safe
T.
battle. Yeah,
I don't think
JC
Surf
ain't
has
no
ever
safe
taken
battle.
safe battles.
That's what I'm saying. John won a safe battle.
Listen, he
Calico again won a
He
safe
came up
battle.
from jail. He
Twerk.
came up from jail. He said he
Surf
wanted to
just
battle the
battles
hottest
when
nigga,
he ready.
Rum
That's what
Nitty,
it is.
Geechee
That's what I'm
Gotti.
saying. He don't battle. He battle these niggas when he ready. Damn near. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I mean, we can't knock that. Like, fuck it, we cool, but that don't mean they still safe. I don't think Twerk, John, or Calico is safe at all.
Agree.
at all. And I thought John John was the most dangerous battle for Surf.
I thought
probably
John John was
since
going to beat
me.
this man, Hitman.
Huh?
I thought John John was going to beat this man if we keep it at 100.
Man, because John John just that was John John.
But that's John John's only rough night for real like that. That's his only one. And that's what, like
With
when
the
people
fan
say John,
wise, because it ain't even
yeah, that's
material.
it.
It's the
Yeah,
fan wise.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's his first one. This is where people go wrong. They'll see John John do that and say he can't beat another nigga. John John
Agree.
went a long time
Agree.
of not having that kind of, and it's a freak accident because nobody would have bet that Surf would have did that to John John, bro. Nobody bets that, bro.
I didn't see it
Nobody.
coming. I was
Nobody
watching that
bets
shit
that,
like,
bro.
nah, he
I thought
flying.
Ill Will was a bad night too.
No, but no, we talking about when it's like
Yeah, but it was
overwhelming
it wasn't no
bad night.
fans. So
Yeah,
that was
no,
COVID.
no.
That was probably a rough night just battle wise. We were talking about fan wise, like they just weren't fucking with him. Like I can't remember probably K Shine.
The Ill Will battle, though.
Fans
The Ill Will battle, though. That is true, though. The Ill Will battle against John John.
Yeah.
But that's a different story. But yeah.
But yeah, like I said, that's
I
probably
think
just material wise, if anything.
That's the thing. I agree.
Everybody gonna have rough nights though, and that's what I be trying to tell people. It's nothing you can do about it. If you out there, you're gonna run into a shell, bro. You are gonna run into a shell. Nobody's gonna you're gonna catch it. It's the bullet coming. So John John went along. This is Good's first rough night with fans, bro. Like some of these niggas prided themselves in not having rough nights. That's why when people try to dismiss Goods and Surf, it don't make sense because that's the fight for them. That is the fight, regardless of how you feel. Goods has still had more better shows than Surf overall.
I'm
Yes,
not
has.
saying this because you're here though, but I did have you beating Goods though. But that's a different story. I didn't.
Well, I mean, but I'm Verb though. Let's please
Relax, my nigga. I'm just giving you props. All right, relax, my nigga.
But look, when anybody put on a good show, I just say it's a good show because it's opinionated. The fact of the matter is, did you pull up and shake that building? Yes, he did. I don't doubt that JC is going to shake the building. Yes, but here's another thing. JC, he got to pressure the nigga. He got to route. Now when Surf rattled, he jamming up. We all know that. If he gets under pressure and things ain't moving, he is 100% going to jam up. JC does not jam up. That's one advantage.
Here go one more thing. JC advantage is though. JC got a lot of time to write. You know he usually battling every 3 days. This nigga actually got a time to sit down on the nigga Surf and really write for
30 days, Big T. 30 days, Big T.
30 more days?
No, three more weeks. 3 more weeks. Pardon me. 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks? That's crazy. JC battling 4 days. He could sound perfect. You see what I'm saying?
But shit, I mean, that's what I've been about. All I've been thinking about is his writing ability and the topics he get to write about and the time. Like maybe I should have said that. I thought we always on that same page.
T. So I got a question. How is that an advantage for JC? And we just seen Surf go 3 battles in 2.5, 3 months.
So we not trying to
But we never seen JC. We never seen JC sit out for 3 months and have work on one battle. We never seen it.
See, listen, let me tell y'all this. This is why the conversation always drift left. Because when we say JC advantages, we just talking about for him to have a good performance. We not saying it's not an advantage for Surf or whatever to make Surf write better, neither. We just saying, like, JC write battle 4 times a week sometimes, like dumb shit like that. So with him having 8 weeks to write is only going to make him a better writer. Big T not saying, oh, well, Surf ain't never done that. Like, Surf, no, we know that. This ain't about Surf. We know Surf is a legendary battle rapper who's going to come and do what we doing. We giving the advantages of JC to be able to take full advantage of this battle for him. Just strictly for JC.